on the Willamette River with the Cherry. That 30-point triple-double against the Cavaliers. Max Strus along with Darius Garland.
Something else. He's got a counter
for Utah, 120-91 a couple of nights ago on the road. Here's Avdia. Swinging over left wing to Kamara. Back out on top. Avdia sidestep into a three. Got it. And
what I mean by that is that was good defense from the Cavs. The Cavs guarded all of the Blazers' actions really well there, and they require you to be a big-time shot maker at the end of possessions.
Jared Allen will hand off to Sam Merrill on the move for 36% from three-point range. Cavaliers come in with the #1 rated offense in the league at 122 per. Fights through contact and laid it in with a left hand.
Gets that defender on a back or a side, and they stay there.
Merrill drops it here to Allen, goes to the chest of Klingon, makes a nice spin move.
Benedeni Avdia Shokev here early. Let's see how the Blazers decide to implement him on this possession.
It's Max Strus moving and then finds Kamara outside. He's poised, he pops, he hits.
So we see Denny as a scorer. That time we find Tumani, who has made at least 2 3-point shots in each of the last 5 games, longest streak of his young career.
Darius Garland puts on the brakes and pirouettes into a fader.
Show and go. We'll show that ball go the opposite way.
Sharp probes, he'll test Merrill. Off it comes to Avdia, bangs and bumps on Strus, hooks it to Klingon. Nice pump fake into a high hanging hook off the window up and in.
Nice finish from DC. The setup from Denny, it's one of those plays I'm talking about where he has a counter for what you're going to throw at him.
Max Strus on the giddy up. Lobs it to Allen, broken up by Klingon. Allen spinning inside. He steps through on Denny Avdia and laid it in. Mobley having a terrific year this year. Ball batted. Avdia grabs it out to Kamara, wide open. Nope. Rebound back tap by Klingon, but it's corralled by Garland. Blazers have numbers back defensively. Garland goes at Avdia. Brings it back to Mobley again. Juggles the ball, but this time into the clutches of Tumani. Up the floor he sails. Over to Ant. Sets his feet for 3. No. Rebound to Allen. Little hesitation off the left-hand dribble. Garland feeds to Allen. Flips it back, but Tumani right there with Garland. Topside Strus into a 3. Allen tried to tip it to Mobley, but Kamara steals it, throws it ahead to Avdia. Beautiful pass, threaded to the baseline. Cavaliers get back defensively. A good squad, 8th defensively coming into tonight's play. Sharp swings it on the wing. Merrill nearly had a pick.
To take away that initial burst.
Simons, a flip from long range. That's wayward, and it's grabbed by the Cavaliers. To Mobley, out to Merrill, over it comes to Allen to the baseline, leans in, going lefty. Klingon made it tough, but he got it back. Reload, Canal. Shaden will bring it across.
DC probably really excited to not have to deal with a 5-out Boston Celtics team right now.
Mobley just ahead of him at number 8, 6'9", and gives the Blazers a lead at 2. Good start for Portland here tonight. 4 minutes gone by. Strus curls off the screen. The pass grabbed by Mobley. Ankle high. Swinging over here to Garland. Lean in Hopper. Got it. A teardrop from Garland.
That's considered more than marginal.
Scrapes along the baseline, finds Denny. He pulls up and then finds Kamara peeling out into the corner. The 3 is off. Batted by Garland, but not out.
There you go.
Grabbed by Klingon. Powered up, no. And the rebound grabbed by Mobley.
That was the right move. We just need him to finish that.
Garland out of backcourt, averaging 21 a game and nearly 7 assists in his 6th year out of Vanderbilt. Sharp on the exchange to Kamara. Blazers work a weave. Simons. Klingon. 13 to shoot. Tumani on the catch. Barrels in. Switches to the right hand. Using the offhand.
So I think he's done a really good job.
And Coach also telling me he's been very engaged defensively. Coach saying, you know, Shea will make mistakes, but on the defensive end. But now that just happens one time. He learns from it, clocks it, and won't make that same mistake twice.
All right, Brooke, and of course his offense has been absolutely splendid. Sam Merrill knocks down his 2nd 3 of the night. Here is Sharp winding on a triple that hits the back up. And the rebound grabbed by DeAndre Hunter. What a tremendous addition this has been. DeAndre Hunter has been to this ball club. And all asked to the floor. Sharp with the rebound. Sharp up the floor, accelerates into the lane. He's going to challenge Hunter. He's going to lay it up.
It's been much worse. if they high where they couldn't catch him.
And one for Sharp.
Yes.
Tom Haberstroh had a great number before the game. Tom, come on in here. 82% in the restricted area since All-Star for Shaedon Sharp. I mean, just getting stuff done in the paint, inside the arc. Now they break down defensively. 3-on-2 ahead to Sharp. Up top! Looking to pack it. Hit the back of the iron. It's grabbed by Scoot. Keeps it in play. Tried to...
In conjunction with Tumani. On the run again.
Kamara bangs into front court on the edge with Garland on him. Comes out to screen for Sharp. Advia puts a body into Hunter. Won't go, but they keep it alive. First Klingon, then...
It's all kind of cluttered. He just threw the ball up and knew that he was going to go get it no matter what.
Hunter Kennard, he knocks it down in his 18 games played with his club. 14-4 coming over from Atlanta for Karis LeVert and George Niang in the trade made at the deadline. Scoot Henderson winds up on Ty Jerome, who's having a terrific individual year. He'll pop one up to see the ball go through the net for Scoot because he has not been scoring well since that 30-point game against the Knicks. Into the lane comes Garland. He lost a handle on it. Grabbed by the Blazers on the advance. Sharp 2-on-1 downhill. Kamara with a punch.
2-on-1 fast break. Ran to perfection.
Then throwing up and in.
That's not a lucky shot for him. He shoots those similar to Anthony Simon. Same leg, same hand shots. Off balance. He finds a way to get those to go.
Time the club's met. Blazers playing above the rim. 24-21 count. They lead by 3. 4:11 to play first quarter. Garland off the high screen. Curls out of the corner. Sharp comes to attack, forcing his hand. Garland to the edge. And Tamani tried to get over there. With it up top, Jerome coming off the screen from Mobley. Over to Mobley on the roll to the hole. Lays it in. Tough shot. Well defended. Mobley averaging nearly 19 a game, 9 boards. Expanding his game. Handling it on the perimeter a little more, shooting 37% from 3. Here's Sharp working on Strus. Crossed him up, step back. A beauty. Wow. That is a polished move.
Yes, it is.
Shaedon over his last 6, 19-6 a game. Mobley inside to Strus, 67% inside the arc. 82% in the restricted area. Mobley off a high screen. Inside on Scoot, forced him to reverse it. A wild shot comes off into the hands of 6'9" Delano Banton. Over it comes to Scoot, drives it into the lane, to right where he wanted.
A lot of force early in the game.
Up the floor, dribbling into a rhythm 3. You have to keep an eye on 3.5 attempts a game. He's getting career highs across the board on the offensive end. Banton, 1-on-1. Baseline, checked by Dean Wade. Out it comes on the wing. Kamara operating 7 to shoot. Jerome on the advance. Strus in the corner. Blazers trying to run Cleveland off the 3-point arc.
Kamara is at stopping the opposing offense. And I'll just add, fellas, 3 more steals for Toumani Camara tonight to add to that total.
Yeah, that's amazing. He's one of 9 guys with at least 100 steals this year in the end. Been good coming off the bench for the Blazers at the 5 spot where they are extraordinarily deep. Into the pen, sneaks in with a push shot.
Last possession, the Cavs go to zone. They're struggling to guard the Blazers in a man-to-man. The Blazers carved it up last time. Looking for the gaps.
Scoop finds a gap into the lane. Just juggled for stopping the bleeding at Utah with a big win, 120-91. Mitchell, pocket pass, or you should say, thinking of Donovan Mitchell, pocket pass to Banton. Here's Scoop, pops a 3, no. Mitchell not playing tonight, didn't play in the first meeting between the 2 squads. Mitchell averaging 24 a game. And he gets the bulk of their 3-point shots. They go to Mobley inside. Excellent post defense applied by Reef.
Yep.
Banton off the screen, hook it, Reef a 3, guided it up, but left it short. Mobley reaches out to grab the board. Jerome into the lane, the 1-2. 15-27, 48%. But a lot of good stuff in the paint for the Blazers here this evening. A minute left now in the first quarter. Scoot Henderson, chest pass, Simons, 10 to shoot. Bant will brush screen, roll out, get it, shake right, move left. Comes on a diagonal. Tough shot with the right hand, veering left. Mobley spins away from the lunging Bant, and nearly had a pick. Mobley, a much better handle this year. Into the lane to the glass, couldn't finish, smoked it. Scoot comes the other way. 29 seconds remaining first quarter. And we'll have the assignment on Garland as we come back to work here in the second quarter. Strus, a look at three. Good closeout by Delano. Strus gets it back by way of Wade. And spin
will make a shot with you right in his face. He did it to the Blazers late in, was it regulation when you guys were in Cleveland?
Yes.
One of those late shots. And he just came off with some action, rolls right up. So because of that, Kev, now he's quicker off the dribble like we saw that time before.
Sharp trying to get in deep. He's spun away by Mobley, forced to shoot the fall away. Okoro comes down with a rebound. Isaac Okoro, 6'5", strong defender, off to Garland, inside of Mobley, intercepted by Matisse. Saves it into the hands of Simons. Up the floor he glides. In deep, hands to Reith, close quarters, a lot of congestion. He gets out of it. No, he doesn't. Sharp with it. Swings it to Bant. Banged by Garland. Drive and kick. Matisse to the baseline. And then the route.
And get the steal.
Blazers bringing it down. Short clock. 2-1. Simons a deep one. It's Darius Garland giving to Wade, who slips the screen, drops it in the corner to Okoro. His three goes over the iron. Reith dispatches it quickly here to Simons. Darts away from a double team, but maintaining the dribble. Now he's got Wade on him. Wants to go one-on-one. Step back. No. Really. On the outlet, it's Okoro. He breaks free.
One pass away, guarding that strong side corner. That's generally a non-help spot. And so before Anthony could even decide if he wanted to help or not, Okoro was already gone.
Ball popped free, got to Reith. His hook blocked. Garland with it. Strus. Blazers making multiple plays on the defensive end. Here's a play inside of Mobley. He lost it. Ricochets a pass. It's grabbed by Simons, and up the floor he'll march. On to Bant. Delano trying to find Reith on the trail. Goes off the fingertips, but he got it for the Blazers.
Yes.
Tips it into the corner. It's grabbed by Sharp. 13 to shoot for Shaden. Working along the baseline. Fires a bounce pass to Thibault. You see the ball go back and forth. Working the width of the floor. 1 or 2.
Well, I'm going with you.
Recalibrate. Fancy camera shots. Wow. This new age of TV.
These young kids.
Kids today. Here's Merrill with it. Look at Mobley wide open.
Where you got to talk it out and know who's splitting which two. So you know the responsibilities there so you can safeguard against Mobley.
Catch and shoot. Matisse.
He made 2 of those out of 4 attempts in the Blazers game against Boston on Sunday.
Inside Mobley. And again,
into the paint to take Mobley.
Paint points, Cavaliers active hands.
Yeah.
Cavaliers, after Mobley splits a pair, lead here by 4. 8.5 left, second quarter. Glad you're with us. Blazers checking in. 32 and 40 on the year. 3 back of Phoenix and Dallas for that last play-in spot. Mathematically still possible, but they've got to win. Start. Reith has it stripped. They've been outstanding, getting off to that incredible start this year. Simons bouncing over to Sharp, catch and shoot.
Bounce up into Shaden's pocket. So on the catch, he just continued the upward motion.
Mobley made the catch, had the space.
They can use him in so many different ways.
Yes, they can.
Offensively, we're seeing it. Defensively, when they go to their zone, they just let him drop back. They leave the middle of the zone open because they dare the opponent to try to score there with him down there.
Comes out on the perimeter here.
Yeah.
42-39 count. Cavaliers, 7:28 to go second quarter. Garland behind the Allen screen. Nope. The rebound sealed off by the muscular Okoro. 2-man play. Allen the push shot. That's short. Abdi of the rebound. Denny tonight his 3rd board with 7 points. Drives it into the lane. Tried to leave it off. I think that was a
just did there. Just did not have the execution on the pass.
Garland breaking down the perimeter and into sends up a high bank.
That you've seen, you know what a championship contender looks like. Does Cleveland Do they have the legit pieces to you?
Well, they sure
to
do.
be in that mix?
And as we mentioned, they don't have Donovan Mitchell tonight.
Yeah.
Clingan outside.
Yes, it is. And in a game like this, it is vital because if he can be respected out on the perimeter, now you get out things up. Here's Garland striking again.
I mean, last year at the end of the season, there were a lot of pundits that were saying, "Boy, the Cavaliers have got to trade. They've got to trade somebody. It's got to be Allen. It's got to be Darius Garland. Could it be? Is Mitchell unhappy? He's got to be moving on."
Yeah, we're not listening to them pundits. We're listening to you.
But not this year.
We come to you.
Scoot into the lane. Grab by Clingan on the putback. No, but a foul. Tip.
Activity. Hype. DC barking out the orders to Tumani.
Garland off the screen, a little inside. 59% from the field. Merrill's hit a couple of threes tonight. He's trying to shake Shaedon Sharpe. Gives to Allen, who may have walked. Insider insights after the Blazers postgame show.
Outscored opponents by 10. There's only 11 teams that have had a higher point differential on the season, and 7 of them won the championship. So 70% of teams that outscore opponents by this much end up winning the title. And I will add one caveat to that: the #1 point differential in NBA history belongs to this year's OKC Thunder. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, and you know, the Cavaliers have a deep bench. Ty Jerome having a terrific year, and they've suffered some tough playoff experiences as a group the last couple of years, and that will really hammer you into shape as well. Ball comes long off the Merrill miss. Scoot digs it out on a hustle play. Down the floor, accelerates into the paint behind the dribble. Got a little out of control, and the pass to the wing is intercepted. The Cavs will march back the other way. Ty Jerome into the lane. A 1-2 finds a trailer. Okoro knows his role. Back to Jerome into the lane. Wild flip, Clingan the recovery, and here comes Abdi up the floor. He's going to go right at Merrill. Ball slapped away and a foul. Zeroed in, but off the heel of it.
It's easy to pinpoint who is out for that, and you don't give the same grace or recognition of who's out for your own team. You hold your own team to a higher standard. The Blazers got some real players out of the lineup, and they did in that matchup as well. But they're still there, fighting, a part of this game, and the Cavs take them seriously. It's not like the Cavs are sleepwalking or, you know, trying to work themselves into this game. They
7 boards, 5 of 9 from three-point range. Got to keep a lid on him. Blazers on the handle. Avdia with Clingan and Kamara up top. Tamani steps out on the driving kick from Avdia. Keeping it alive is Clingan, but Blazer Ball Club locked in defensively, going back to mid-January or so. They play you all 24 seconds in that shot clock. Jerome goes in, and a lot of this stuff, this kid's like a guy's been around 8 years, but he's just 24.
Yeah.
Jerome, little hesitation move. Avdia doesn't bite. Okoro trying to spread out the defenders.
Then he's got such good feet.
Jerome off the bounce. Outlet pass intercepted by Kamara. Simons with it. Pitches to Tamani. 3 is wayward. Off the fingertips. Cavaliers swap ins with a 5-point lead.
And Tumani had Jared Allen running at him that time, and that's good.
Rebounds tonight are offensive right around the rim, and that's a big reason why he's leading the Blazers in scoring. It's because of those second chance opportunities, guys. Best
green setting and not getting himself into trouble night in and night out, but sloppy technique.
It's not only him, it's a two-way street a lot of times with the ball handler where they got to time it up with his screen set with the hot hand. I feel like, yeah, he makes 1 or 2 and he's hot, because he'll turn 1 or 2 into like 5 or 6. Returning from the injury, shooting the ball very well. We're getting Cavs Mike situated. The all-star numbers is an elite level, an elite speed. He moves similar. Oh, Anthony tried to whip that to the corner to Tumani. The Cavs all over it, and here on the break, blown. But go get that, DC. 3-on-1. We going up with it. Oh, 17. Clear for takeoff.
Simons a sweeping crossover, high runner over Mobley, contact and a foul.
Denny has the ball's feet where you plant your left foot. Now this is all relative, because just because I say better than doesn't mean he can't still get up if he's on that right wing. But when he's on that left wing, it's a whole different ball game. And with Denny having the ball down the middle, something is going to happen in that situation when they have numbers.
Garland operating, they chase him off the three-point arc. Inside he finds a corner.
Go get that